We're going to meet a couple from Rockland who knows firsthand what neuromuscular diseases can do to affect the family, and they're fighting back. We want to tell you the story of Kayla and her family from Rockland and what they've been doing, and maybe how the MDA has helped them too.
She's an unbelievable miracle. She's just, she's really everything to us.
When Kayla was born a little more than a year ago, at home, a nursery filled with birds, bears, and butterflies awaited her arrival.
She was very special. You know, we waited a long time to have her, and, you know, we prepared everything in our lives for this moment.
But an emergency C-section indicated something was wrong.
When we had the baby, they rushed her immediately out, so I didn't even get to see her. For the next 5 hours, I didn't really know what was going on. But when I first saw her, it was quite a shock to see her. She wasn't able to breathe or move at all. She has myotonic muscular dystrophy.
New parents for the first time, Jeff and Lisa Vidic were devastated.
It's kind of almost like you're living in a dream and it's not really happening to you.
Myotonic muscular dystrophy, or Steiner's disease, is a genetic degenerative disease that primarily affects voluntary muscles.
Most infants born with it don't survive. You know, you have to be on a ventilator.
Kayla's doctors were not optimistic.
They said that if she would survive the infant period, which is 1 year, then, you know, the likelihood is that she could start improving. But they didn't think that she would survive.
Jeff and Lisa rallied around their daughter, holding 24-hour vigils at the hospital. They contacted the Muscular Dystrophy Association to learn more about the disease.
We went to the MDA website for all the information on her disorder, and that was so helpful because we were really driving blind at that point, and it really helped us to understand it. And we met with these families on the MDA chat, and you know, that just opened up a whole new world to us.
To the surprise of her doctors, day by day, Kayla began to improve.
She's told me that with love and support, that anything's possible.
After a lengthy stay in the hospital, Kayla, still on a ventilator, went home to her very own bedroom.
She's just shown a strength that I have never seen in anyone else. It helps to get her started.
A few months ago, Kayla was weaned off the ventilator. She now does physical therapy every day with nurse David Alvis. Her muscle tone is improving. She's eating and learning sign language. More importantly, she's smiling, something doctors said she would never do.
When she made that first smile, it was almost like, Dad, I'm going to be okay and we're going to get through this. If we have anything to do with it, we're going to push her to walk, and that's the route that we've taken, is let's push her to the limits and let Kayla show us what she can do with our love and support.
She's definitely my heart and my soul, and I feel like I was born to be her mom. I just feel like she's just changed me in ways that I didn't even know I could, you know, feel or think. She's just the most amazing spirit, and I have a feeling she's going to change the world, one person at a time.
Pleasure of having the Vidic family with us. We have Lisa Vidic and Kayla. How are you doing? You want to give me a high five? High five. Come on, give me a high five. Yeah. Yay! That's good. And this is Kayla's nurse, David Alvis. Thank you so much for coming on. Now, Lisa, when did you know that things were looking pretty grim for Kayla?
Well, we actually had an emergency C-section.
She's very talkative now.
She is. We had an emergency C-section, and we didn't know until that moment that anything was wrong. And it took about 5 hours before I was able to see her because they rushed her out of the room. So.
And she was pretty limp. She was not moving a lot. Her eyes wouldn't open.
Yeah, they called it floppy baby syndrome, and they said she just wasn't able to move. She wasn't breathing on her own, and they couldn't get her to eat as well. So.
But you determined that you weren't giving up on Kayla.
Oh, no. Not for one moment.
So when did her, I guess, condition improve? When did she start seeing signs of a miracle happening?
You know, it's very progressive, just every day, little small changes. And we've done physical therapy with her since the first week. So.
And she started smiling, something doctors said may not have been possible.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And she's definitely active now. She's our next little globetrotter. I don't know if you guys can see this on TV, but Lisa's a good 6'3". I thought I was tall. And this baby is only 1. Kayla's 1, but she looks about 2.
She's 3 feet tall.
Wow. So you guys have something coming up that is your way of fighting back. Tell us about this event in Elk Grove.
We're going to be doing the muscle team walk, and we're doing it for Kayla, and it's Team Special K.
Team Special K. That sounds good. And the MDA has definitely helped you in terms of counseling. Tell us some ways that the MDA has helped you.
Well, we reached out to them right away, and they embraced us as an extended family for us, and that was really important at that moment. We were really lost and not sure exactly what was happening with us, so they really reached out. We've been very close with all the chat members, who have myotonic dystrophy as well, and the MDA has been fantastic.
And they've answered some of your questions, and most of what the MDA does receive are individual pledges from people just like you. And we want to actually go to the phones. Chris is going to do that. We're going to actually have your help, Lisa. Lisa and Kayla are going to come over to the calculator with me. And right now we're going to see what Chris is doing over there at the phone bank. Chris.
Well, I found my ride home.